Meet Maya. She's sitting at her kitchen table, staring at a geometry worksheet. And there's one big problem. 8 angles, and she only knows one of them. Sound impossible? Here's a secret. When parallel lines meet a transversal, knowing just one angle is actually all you need. Today, we're going to discover the hidden relationships that let you find every single angle. Let's solve this mystery together. So here's Maya's worksheet setup. We have 2 parallel lines. Let's call them line L and line M. Parallel lines are lines that go in the exact same direction and never, ever cross. Then a third line, called a transversal, slices right through both of them like a sword. At each intersection, 4 angles are formed. 2 intersections, 4 angles each, that's 8 angles total. Maya labels them 1 through 8. Now the detective work begins. Before we unlock all 8 angles, Maya needs 3 basic tools in her detective kit. First, angles on a straight line always add up to 180 degrees. They're called supplementary angles. Second, angles all the way around a point add up to 360 degrees. Third, and this is a fan favorite, vertical angles are always equal. Those are the angles directly across from each other at an intersection. With just these 3 rules, Maya can already find 4 angles from 1. Let's see how. Maya is told that angle 1 equals 65 degrees. Let's find the other 3 angles at that same intersection. Angle 2 is on a straight line with angle 1, so angle 2 equals 180 minus 65, which is 115 degrees. Now, angle 3 is directly across from angle 1. They're vertical angles, so angle 3 also equals 65 degrees. And angle 4 is vertical with angle 2, so angle 4 equals 115 degrees. Boom! 4 angles from 1. Maya's smiling now. But we still have 4 more angles at the bottom intersection. Let's keep going. Here's where the magic really starts. Maya notices something amazing. Corresponding angles are angles that sit in the same position at each intersection, like one is the copy of the other. Angle 1 is at the top left of the upper intersection. Angle 5 is at the top left of the lower intersection. Same position. And because the lines are parallel, they're always equal. Think of it like copy-paste in a document. The top intersection's angles just get copied down to the bottom. This one rule alone gives Maya 4 more angles instantly. Ready for the coolest nickname in geometry? Meet the Z-angle. Alternate interior angles sit between the 2 parallel lines, but on opposite sides of the transversal. If you trace them, they make a Z shape, or a backward Z. Maya draws it on her paper and laughs. I literally see the Z. Because the lines are parallel, these angles are always equal. Angle 3 equals angle 6, and angle 4 equals angle 5. When you spot the Z on a diagram, you instantly know those 2 angles match. This trick saves so much time on tests. 2 more powerful relationships, and Maya will have the full toolkit. Alternate exterior angles sit outside both parallel lines, on opposite sides of the transversal, like angle 1 and angle 8. Just like the Z angles, these are always equal. Then there are co-interior angles, sometimes called same-side interior or consecutive interior angles. These sit between the parallel lines on the same side of the transversal. Here's the twist. They don't equal each other. Instead, they add up to 180 degrees. Angle 3 plus angle 5 equals 180. They're supplementary partners. Let's solve Maya's actual worksheet problem. She's given that angle 1 equals 110 degrees. Let's find all 8 angles. At the top intersection, angle 2 is supplementary to angle 1, so 180 minus 110 equals 70 degrees. Angle 3 is vertical to angle 2, so angle 3 equals 70 degrees. Angle 4 is vertical to angle 1, so angle 4 equals 110 degrees. Now for the bottom intersection using corresponding angles. Angle 5 equals angle 1, which is 110 degrees. Angle 6 equals angle 2, which is 70 degrees. Angle 7 equals angle 3, which is 70 degrees. And angle 8 equals angle 4, which is 110 degrees. All 8 done. Maya pumps her fist. Now let's try a trickier one. What if Maya starts with angle 6 equals 48 degrees, an interior angle? No problem. Angle 5 is co-interior with angle 6 on the same side, so they add up to 180. That means angle 5 equals 180 minus 48, which is 132 degrees. Now angle 3 is alternate interior to angle 6, so angle 3 equals 48 degrees. Angle 4 is vertical to angle 5 at the bottom intersection, so angle 4 equals 132 degrees. Now use corresponding angles going up. Angle 1 equals angle 5, which is 132 degrees. Angle 2 equals angle 6, which is 48 degrees, and the remaining angles fall into place, all 8 from angle 6 alone. Oh, Maya just flipped to the next page. Algebra. Don't worry, this is where it gets really satisfying. She sees angle 1 equals 3x plus 15, and angle 5 equals 5x minus 25. Because angles 1 and 5 are corresponding angles, they must be equal. So we set them equal. 3x plus 15 equals 5x minus 25. Subtract 3x from both sides. 15 equals 2x minus 25. Add 25 to both sides. 40 equals 2x. Divide by 2, x equals 20. Now plug in. Angle 1 equals 3 times 20 plus 15, which is 60 plus 15 equals 75 degrees. And from there, all 8 angles are unlocked again. Maya sticks this cheat sheet on her wall, and honestly, you should too. Here's the complete summary. Vertical angles are equal. That's at the same intersection. Corresponding angles are equal. Same position, different intersection. Alternate interior angles are equal. The Z-shape between the lines. Alternate exterior angles are equal. The Z-shape outside the lines. And co-interior angles add up to 180 degrees, same side between the lines. Notice the pattern? Most relationships give you equal angles. Only co-interior angles are supplementary. That's the one to remember as the odd one out. Let's do a quick fire round, just like Maya's teacher does in class. Given angle 2 equals 55 degrees, what's angle 7? Angle 2 and angle 7 are alternate exterior angles, same Z-shape, outside the lines, so angle 7 equals 55 degrees. What about angle 6? Angle 4 is supplementary to angle 2, so angle 4 equals 180 minus 55, which is 125 degrees. Angle 4 and angle 6 are co-interior, so angle 6 equals 180 minus 125, which is 55 degrees. And angle 3? It's vertical to angle 2. Wait, no. Angle 1 equals angle 2 supplement, 125 degrees, and angle 3 is vertical to angle 1, so angle 3 equals 125 degrees. Fast and clean. Remember Maya staring at her worksheet, totally stumped by 8 angles? Look at her now. She zips through these problems in seconds, and you can too. Here's all you need. Vertical angles are equal, corresponding angles are equal, alternate interior and exterior angles are equal, and co-interior angles add up to 180 degrees. 1 angle in, 8 angles out. These rules show up on almost every geometry test, and now you've got them locked in. Great work today. Practice a couple of problems tonight, and you'll be the geometry detective in your class. See you next time.